I think my neighbors hate me. Good morning.
Hello.
So we are currently on our way toward a beautiful fishing destination, and I will share the details with you guys later on in this episode. So we just stopped in Morimoli, and there are a few things I want to tell you guys, mainly to bring you guys up to date. Recently I bought a new vehicle, and for those of you who have been a part of my journey since I started down in the South Adventures, you will know that I started these adventures with my Mahindra. Now I've had truly awesome trips with the Mahindra, and I've really enjoyed that vehicle. I've also spent a lot of time and effort improving the vehicle setup as my journey progressed. But you see, parts were a problem on the Mahindra, and I don't like to admit this, but unfortunately the Mahindra had its fair share of issues and problems, which eventually ended up costing quite a bit. Given these issues and the fact that the vehicle was only a 4x2 and also a single cab, I ultimately came to the conclusion that it was time to sell the Mahindra. Now I wasn't looking for a brand new vehicle, and I certainly was not looking for this vehicle. Long story short, while I was shopping around for a vehicle that will suit my needs, I came across this vehicle, a 2011 model Mitsubishi Triton, and not just anyone. This is the 3.2 liter. It runs on a chain, unlike its smaller version, the 2.5, which runs on a belt. And I'm pleased to say that this vehicle is an automatic and also a four-wheel drive. Now the funny thing is, I never physically saw this vehicle, and I did not even test drive this vehicle when I purchased this vehicle. I saw this vehicle online at an authorized pre-owned dealership in Centurion. After I came across this vehicle, I spent weeks doing research on this specific vehicle. I spoke to quite a few overlanding and off-road enthusiasts, and also consulted with quite a few diesel mechanics, and ultimately everyone gave me the same answer, that this is a very durable and strong vehicle. It has minimal issues if looked after, and this vehicle can easily tolerate high mileage. So we're still a little bit early for the shops. We're just waiting for Pick n Pay to open so that we can get the last bit of groceries before heading out. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the rest of the story with you guys. I actually sent a fellow content creator a message, and you guys might have heard of him, or you might have seen his content on social media. His name is Wayne. Now he is the owner of the legendary Triton named Obas. Now obviously I live in Polokwane, and this vehicle was in Centurion, and when I messaged Wayne, he was actually in Centurion, so he offered to go and take a look at this vehicle. So then I made arrangements with Wayne, and he was kind enough to host me for a few days at his place, where we spent our time going through everything on the vehicle and taking care of all the maintenance issues. So we did a full major service. We drained all the oils, we flushed the system, and we replaced all the filters. We then did an EGR delete on the vehicle, and we took off the intake and the throttle body, and we cleaned out all that carbon buildup. We then cleaned out all the sensors, and then we removed the tap cover. Now this was just some preventative care, because we double checked the chain to make sure it was in good condition, and thankfully it was. And then Wayne also readjusted all the tappets. Finally, after all of these things were completed, we tackled the suspension. We replaced all major suspension components, the ball joints, bushes, stabilizer arms, tie rod ends, and so forth. And then ultimately we took the vehicle for wheel alignment in Boksburg, and that was just before I hit the road back to Polokwane, which was about 320 kilometers of open road. A perfect way to double check if there were any leaks or issues, and thankfully yet again there weren't any. I barely had the vehicle 1 week in Polokwane before I took it on its first little trip. We went to Mahubas Kloof with a few friends, and it offered the perfect opportunity for me to engage low range on the vehicle, engage four-wheel drive, make sure the front differential is working properly, and to make sure that there aren't any issues when the vehicle gets put into four-wheel drive, and luckily there weren't any, and the vehicle was an absolute dream. It's been 3 weeks now since our trip to Mahindra, and we've done quite a bit of work on the Triton. Limpopo Tires sponsored me with a brand new set of tires. These Dunlop Grand Trek 83Gs, absolutely awesome tire. Now they also put these tires on my Mahindra. I've had many awesome trips with that vehicle, and those tires have never ever let me down. So I'm really excited to test them out on this trip again. Now, we started this journey with Braka 4x4, and honestly that is where all the magic happens. They have been supporting me since the beginning, and they were also the ones responsible for the very unique build on my Mahindra. And since I've had this vehicle now over the past 3 weeks, we've done quite a bit of work on the Triton at Braka 4x4, and recently we built a custom DIY frame for my rooftop tent. So Braka 4x4 is practically where I spend my weekends when we are not out wheeling. I must say, Limpopo Tires and Braka 4x4, I'm really glad that they are part of this journey again, because I think this vehicle will yet be another unique build. So I'm super excited for the journey ahead, and I can't wait to share this new chapter with you guys. Right, shopping is done, and now we can start our little adventure.
Yay!
Always a good thing to let a bit of air out of your tires before climbing onto a gravel road. Just makes the ride a lot smoother, especially when there are corrugations. Another thing I need to mention is that we are not going to the fishing spot today. This gravel road we are currently on does take us toward that fishing location, but it also takes us to my father-in-law, her father. So we'll be spending the night there at his place, and then tomorrow morning bright and early we'll all go together to that fishing spot, and I can show you what it looks like there, because it is a absolutely beautiful location. We have made it to my father-in-law's place, and we're spending the night here, and then tomorrow morning bright and early we'll be off to Renosterfontein. It's 5:15. It's going to be another early start for us, and it's going to be a very, very, very cold start for the vehicle. So we got up early again because it's about an hour and a half drive up that way, on the same gravel road we used to get here. Yes, so the day is about to start, although the sun is not up. We are just about to hit the road. Well, the sun is officially up and the surroundings are absolutely beautiful, completely surrounded by mountains on every side, and honestly I can just drive like this forever. That Nixon was actually very soft. I had to quickly put it in four-wheel drive on the little section. Just look at that. That's pristine, man. That's really pristine. The corrugations are horrible. I must say the fact that I dropped the tire pressures down to about 1 bar does make a huge difference. It is a lot smoother, I guess, than driving normal tire pressures, but still, yeah, I don't like corrugations. I've never been a fan of corrugations. We are about 3 kilometers from our destination, so yeah, we're almost there. I'll show you the place when we get there, because whew, it's one for the books. It's a beautiful place. You'll see. Woohoo! Quite a few muddy sections, and you can see it's very cold, and it's 7:30, and very cold. But there's our location. We've made it. Just look at that. I'm like a dog with 2 wagging tails. Oh, wait till you guys see this spot. Oh ho ho. Welcome to the Nostar Fontein. That'll be us for the next 2 nights. Ooh. I told you this is a beautiful spot, and the fish is in here. Look behind there. So because I'm still figuring out my setup, and I do not yet have the roof rack mounted on my bakkie, you'll look way in there, and yeah, a little bit of improvisation. We got the jerry cans in a crate, my 2 Tenko crates. The one is for my fishing gear, the other one is spares and tools, and some backup water. I used one of those buckle straps from Wild Dog 4x4, and it did the job. Given this road that we just drove, it was like an hour and a half on heavy corrugated roads. Everything did exactly what it was supposed to do. The strap kept everything in place, nothing moved. So really happy with that. I think this will be my setup for now until I get the roof rack on top. Okay, everything is all set up. Both the fishing rods are ready. I'm gonna be honest, I'm no expert when it comes to carp fishing, so I'm gonna see how this goes because I did get a few things ready. Got some floaties and a few dips. So I got these ones ready. This one I'm going to use the kayak for. Basically, I'm just going to use the kayak and run the line out to where I want it. So my wife's out now with a kayak. She's just taking the other lines out into the water. We're not going that far. We're going about 250 meters in, and then we're dropping it. The kayak has a fish finder on, so obviously, you know, we can just use that to see where the deep sections are on the dam, and we're dropping the bait right at those deep sections. So we're covering quite a nice little section here because my line is about there. One line there, one line there. So we're trying to increase our chances of catching a fish.
Rohkem muikin.
First fish caught for today, and it's not even been 2 hours, which kind of gave us all that extra bit of motivation that we needed. The weather conditions definitely turned around. The wind is also picking up right now. We didn't get any other bites. It was only that one fish we caught today, that one carp. If we do end up catching something later on, I'll share that with you guys or show you, but I think I'm gonna call it for today. We got up quite early. You guys saw the road conditions weren't the best getting here, but yeah, we're about to start a fire, and then I think we're just gonna call it for today. It's getting really cold, and I think everyone wants to get in their rest, and then we'll start fresh tomorrow morning. Coffee first, and then we'll reel in the lines, and we set them before taking them back out because it's cold.
It's very cold.
Take a look at this. Right there on the mountains. Has picked up quite a bit, and it is very cold, so everyone's just away, tucked away in the tents. We're keeping an eye on the fishing rods. But yeah, the wind is not on our side. So I just lost a fish. I was sitting there on the bed and I saw my line dip, and then it pulled straight, tight. It dipped again, and then I grabbed the fishing rod and I started reeling it in, and then all of a sudden it just went and it's off. I want to show you. Now the other problem is I had about 3/4 of my line still in the water, so yeah, I'm out of line. Lost the fish. I stumbled across this guy. It's already dead. It actually stinks a lot. Like a lot. But yeah, a little mud crab. So I was smart. I already took in both my lines, and now it's my wife's turn to take it out. And it's cold, proper cold. So plan of action, real simple. Warm shower, cup of coffee. I'm gonna decide whether or not I'm gonna start a fire. I don't know. Other than that, I'm gonna say goodnight because it's cold. If something happens during the course of the night and a fish bites, obviously I'll share that with you guys. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. The rain just stopped, which gave us an opportunity to quickly load up the vehicles because we've reached the end of our trip. It was gloomy weather, but still the experience was one to remember. I really enjoyed this trip. I hope you guys did as well. And that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this episode. I truly appreciate it. We have about 55 kilometers of gravel road that we got to tackle now, and you guys saw in the beginning of this episode that the road conditions weren't the best. So yeah, that's us for now, and yet again, thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment if you want, and subscribe if you want to see more content, because this is the beginning of a new chapter and I'm really gonna put in some effort to grow the YouTube channel. See you guys in the next adventure.